Polar molecules interact through dipole-dipole intermolecular forces and hydrogen bonds. Water is a polar molecule. The bonds between the hydrogen and oxygen are distributed so that the hydrogen atoms are both on one side of the oxygen atom rather than evenly. Everything that takes up space and has mass is matter. All matter is made up of atoms, which are in turn made up of protons, neutrons, and electrons. Atoms come together to form molecules, which are the building blocks for all types of matter.
One method to separate the hydrocarbons from water is by extracting hydrocarbons in the water with a hydrocarbon, which is relatively less soluble in the water than the intertained hydrocarbon. Then the hydrocarbons are then separated by the water by a process of coalescences or Recently, the MIT in 2014 has discovered a new method to separate the hydrocarbons from the water and the petroleum. Their team uses a membrane with a pore hierarchic structure. The membranes combine one thin layer of nanopores with a thin layer of micropores to limit the passage of the non-wanted.
Carbon pollution in water came from a number of sources, such as petroleum, pesticides, or other toxic organic matters that are discharged and effluents into water bodies. The presence of hydrocarbons in receiving water bodies is known to be carcinogenic, mutagenic, or neurotoxic to living organisms, including plants and animals. The major sources of hydrocarbon contaminants in water effluents are oil spillage, automobile oils, pesticides, contaminated lands, and urban storm water discharges. With respect to effects on humans, the highly toxic hydrocarbons, such as the polycyclic ones, are indicated to pose serious threats to the human body. When ingested, they damage organs and systems, such as the respiratory system, nervous system, immune system, circulatory system, reproductive system, kidney, liver, etc. The extent of damage is dependent on the level of exposure and the susceptibility of the individual. Other impacts of hydrocarbon-polluted effluents to humans include the risk of cancer, hormonal problems that can disrupt reproduction and developmental processes. Ingestion of hydrocarbons such as petroleum distillates results in minimal systemic effects, but can cause several aspiration pneumonitis. Hydrocarbons, if ingested in large amounts, may be absorbed systemically or cause CNS, central nervous system, or hepatic toxicity.